They have turned your muscle loss into a trillion-dollar industry, and they do not want you to know the real cause. After 60 millions of seniors are told that shrinking muscles, weak legs, and constant fatigue are normal aging. But it is not. Each night your body silently fails to repair itself, triggered by wrong evening habits. Here's the shocking part. The foods that could fix it are right in your kitchen, yet you have been told to avoid them. Instead, you are pushed into so-called senior-friendly snacks from greedy health brands. The truth is that sarcopenia, the medical name for age-related muscle loss, is now accelerating at twice the speed it did just 20 years ago. Why? Because the weaker you get, the more medications and assisted products they can sell you. But tonight that changes. In this video, we will reveal the 8 muscle-saving foods seniors must eat before bed, ranked from number 1 to number 8. Stay tuned, because if you skip even one, your body could continue breaking down muscle while you sleep. Most people think of peanut butter as a childhood snack. But for seniors over 60, this creamy spread could be the missing piece in muscle repair, especially when eaten before bed. Peanut butter is packed with healthy fats, magnesium, potassium, and nearly 8 grams of plant protein per serving. That fuels your muscles with steady energy overnight. The key is its mix of monounsaturated fats and slow-release amino acids, which help preserve lean mass while you sleep. Take Margaret, 69 years old. After a hip fracture, she faced rapid muscle atrophy despite trying protein powders and supplements. Then a rehab nurse suggested 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter on whole grain toast before bed. Within 10 days, her stiffness eased, her legs felt stronger, and her morning hunger vanished. Science backs it up. A study in clinical nutrition showed older adults who consumed nut-based protein before sleep had 32% higher muscle preservation compared to those who ate fast-digesting carbs or nothing at all. Researchers believe the arginine-rich proteins in peanuts improve circulation and nutrient delivery to muscle tissue during the night. But not all peanut butter is equal. Skip the brands with hydrogenated oils, sugar, or excess salt. Always choose unsweetened natural peanut butter. 1 spoonful on whole grain toast, a banana, or a rice cake about 30 to 60 minutes before bed is enough to trigger muscle repair and fight overnight breakdown. Lentils are one of the most underrated muscle-preserving foods for seniors, and the fact that they are carbohydrates makes them even more misunderstood. Many people over 60 are told to avoid carbs at night, but lentils are not just any carb. They are complex, fiber-rich, protein-packed legumes loaded with magnesium, potassium, iron, folate, and B vitamins. Everything your muscles need while you sleep. What is surprising is that lentils can outperform some animal proteins in overnight muscle repair, especially when paired with the right fats. Take Harold, 75 years old. He thought cutting all carbs after 6 p.m. was smart. But within weeks, his thighs weakened, recovery slowed, and nighttime cramps hit hard. Tests showed his nitrogen balance, a key marker of muscle breakdown, was falling. A nutritionist urged him to bring back lentils at dinner. Within 2 weeks of eating warm lentil stew 3 nights a week, his cramps vanished and standing up became easier. A 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition confirmed it. Older adults who ate legumes at dinner had higher overnight muscle protein synthesis and significantly reduced nighttime muscle loss compared to those who ate fast carbs or animal protein alone. Why lentils digest slowly, preventing blood sugar spikes and delivering a steady flow of amino acids. Their fiber also feeds gut bacteria, supporting inflammation control, nutrient absorption, and hormone regulation. To get the most from lentils, avoid canned versions with added sodium. Simmer dry red or green lentils in water or bone broth and season with turmeric, cumin, and black pepper for anti-inflammatory benefits. Add a drizzle of olive oil or a soft-boiled egg on top to complete the amino acid profile. Lentils are not just plant protein. They are a muscle-rebuilding superfood that works quietly while you sleep. Bone broth is not just soup for seniors. It is a stealth recovery tool hiding in plain sight. This rich, savory liquid is loaded with collagen, gelatin, glycine, and essential amino acids that directly repair the connective tissue, joints, and muscle fibers that weaken with age. Unlike other foods, bone broth does not just feed your muscles. It rebuilds the scaffolding that holds them together. And when you sip it before bed, your body uses those nutrients during the deepest phases of sleep, when cellular repair is at its peak. Take Janice, 72 years old. She woke each morning stiff, sore, and dreading her first steps out of bed. Her grandson, a personal trainer, told her to try sipping a warm mug of homemade bone broth before bed every night. It felt strange at first, like drinking dinner, she admitted, but after 2 weeks her knees stopped aching, her ankles felt less swollen, and her sleep improved. A 2018 study in Nutrients found that the glycine in bone broth not only promotes deeper sleep, but also enhances nighttime muscle regeneration in older adults. And that collagen is not just for skin. It literally supports the tendons and fascia that allow your muscles to contract and move without pain or injury. The best part is bone broth is easy to make at home or buy ready to drink. Just heat up a cup about 30 minutes before sleep. Avoid store-bought versions packed with sodium or artificial flavors. Opt for slow-simmered organic bone broths that list collagen or gelatin on the label. You can even add a pinch of turmeric or black pepper to boost its anti-inflammatory power. 1 mug every night, and you are feeding your muscles from the inside out. Do not underestimate the power of a simple boiled egg. For seniors over 60, this humble food can act like a night shift worker for your muscles. Eggs are one of the most complete protein sources on the planet. They contain all 9 essential amino acids in the exact ratio your body needs to repair and rebuild tissue. After 60, muscle loss accelerates due to lower hormone levels, inflammation, and poor nighttime nutrition. Studies now show that consuming a small portion of high-quality protein in the evening, like eggs, can significantly reduce overnight muscle breakdown. Marvin, 74, never thought he would be eating eggs before bed. That is breakfast food, he used to say. But after tripping over a step and realizing how weak his legs had gotten, his daughter, a dietitian, gave him a new nighttime habit: 2 boiled eggs around 9 p.m., no bread, no salt, just eggs. 3 weeks later, Marvin could walk up the stairs without grabbing the railing. He said he felt more solid. It was not magic. It was science. A 2016 clinical review in the Journal of Nutrition found that adults over 60 who consumed a small protein-dense food before sleep maintained more lean muscle mass over time compared to those who did not. Boiled eggs were at the top of the list because they are easy to digest, inexpensive, and contain leucine, a critical amino acid for muscle repair that drops dramatically with age. To get the most out of this, stick to hard-boiled or soft-boiled eggs, not scrambled or fried versions, which require added fats and complicate digestion. 2 eggs before bed is enough for most people. If cholesterol is a concern, talk to your doctor. But most updated research confirms that eggs do not significantly raise heart disease risk in healthy older adults. What they do raise is your body's ability to hold on to the muscle you have and rebuild what is slipping away. One small change, one massive result. Greek yogurt is not just a snack. It is a complete recovery tool for seniors when eaten at night. What makes it different from regular yogurt is not just the texture or the taste, it is the protein content. Greek yogurt is packed with casein protein, which digests slowly and releases amino acids gradually into your bloodstream for up to 7 hours. That is exactly what your body needs after 60. Because as you age, your muscle-building response to food weakens. It is called anabolic resistance, and it means your body does not absorb and use protein as efficiently as it once did. So if you go to bed hungry or without the right kind of protein, your body will start breaking down muscle tissue overnight to fuel itself. But casein changes the game. It gives your muscles a steady supply of fuel while you sleep, preventing that breakdown and even helping rebuild what you have lost. Just ask Sylvia, 72. She had been feeling frail lately, especially in the mornings. Her doctor ran tests. Nothing major. Just aging, he said. But her grandson, a fitness coach, had her try one small bowl of plain Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey an hour before bed. 2 weeks later, Sylvia was not just waking up less sore, she was stronger on her morning walks. Her knees did not buckle at the stairs, her balance improved. She did not change anything else. It was that one nighttime food. And the science backs it. A 2012 study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise showed that older adults who consumed casein protein before bed had significantly better muscle protein synthesis while sleeping, meaning their bodies were actively rebuilding tissue instead of tearing it down. That same study confirmed that casein was particularly effective for nighttime recovery in aging adults who struggle to maintain muscle mass. The key here is simple. You want unsweetened, full-fat or low-fat Greek yogurt, not flavored ones packed with sugar. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few crushed walnuts if you want extra flavor and benefits. Avoid sugary granolas or artificial sweeteners, which spike blood sugar and disrupt sleep. And keep the portion moderate. Around half a cup to 3/4 is ideal. It is not about stuffing yourself. It is about feeding your muscles just enough of the right fuel to keep them strong and protected through the night. Greek yogurt is not just a food, it is a strategy. Tart cherries might look like innocent little fruits, but for seniors over 60, they are a nighttime game changer, especially when it comes to saving muscle. You have probably heard they help with sleep. That part is true. But what most people do not realize is how they also fight inflammation, reduce muscle soreness, and protect against the kind of slow, silent muscle loss that robs you of strength as you age. The secret lies in their high levels of natural melatonin and anthocyanins. Melatonin helps regulate your sleep cycle. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that fight oxidative stress and inflammation, which are major causes of age-related muscle decline. Let us talk about Frank, 66. He was an early riser but always woke up stiff and achy. He thought it was just aging. But he started drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice before bed. Just 8 ounces. Within 2 weeks, his soreness after yard work dropped by half and he was falling asleep faster. A study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports backs this up. It found that athletes who consumed tart cherry juice twice daily for just a week had 33% less muscle soreness and significantly faster recovery compared to those who did not. Now imagine what that kind of repair power can do for a 70-year-old's legs, not just athletes. Tart cherries do not just help with recovery. They help preserve lean mass. Inflammation is one of the hidden enemies of muscle. Chronic low-grade inflammation common in seniors breaks down muscle tissue slowly over time. Tart cherries directly target this process, calming the system down at night so your body can shift into repair mode. You can drink unsweetened tart cherry juice or eat dried tart cherries as a bedtime snack. Just make sure you choose versions without added sugar, which would cancel out the benefits. A handful or a small glass is all you need to start seeing results. Cottage cheese might look like an old-fashioned food sitting quietly in the fridge, but it is one of the most powerful, muscle-saving foods seniors can eat at night. The secret is casein protein, the same slow-digesting protein that makes Greek yogurt so effective. Casein releases amino acids slowly over 6 to 8 hours, which means it fuels your muscles throughout the night instead of letting them go hungry. That is critical, because your body does not store protein the way it stores carbs or fat. If you go to bed without enough protein, your body is forced to break down muscle tissue to meet its needs. Cottage cheese prevents that. Take Susan, 72. She walked every day but could not figure out why her legs were still losing strength. Her doctor told her she needed more protein. But her last meal was always at 6 p.m. By the time she went to bed at 10 or 11, her muscles had nothing left to work with. Then she started eating just half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese before bed. Within weeks, she noticed her legs felt steadier. She did not struggle as much with stiffness in the mornings. Research backs this up. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed casein protein before bed not only increased their muscle protein synthesis overnight, but also performed better on physical tests like stair climbing and chair stands. And the added bonus is that cottage cheese is rich in calcium, which supports bone health, and tryptophan, which promotes better sleep quality. The key is to choose plain low-fat or full-fat cottage cheese. Avoid flavored ones that come loaded with sugar. Half a cup before bed is plenty. Cottage cheese is not just comfort food, it is muscle insurance for the night. You have probably heard that almonds are heart healthy, but almost no one talks about their power to protect muscle, especially when eaten before bed. Almonds are packed with magnesium, a mineral that fuels over 300 processes in the body, including muscle repair, nerve signaling, and protein synthesis. The problem is more than 70% of seniors are deficient in magnesium, which makes it harder for their muscles to recover overnight. Almonds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body produce melatonin and serotonin, the hormones that regulate sleep and reduce stress. When cortisol, your stress hormone, is high at night, muscle breakdown accelerates. Almonds help calm that process. Take Sharon, 71. She struggled to get off the couch without using both hands to push herself up. She thought it was normal aging until her granddaughter suggested eating a handful of raw almonds before bed. Within 2 weeks, Sharon was standing more easily. Her night cramps faded, and she was less afraid of falling on the stairs. A 2021 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed magnesium-rich foods like almonds increased muscle strength by 26% and also improved their sleep quality. The key is choosing raw or dry roasted almonds. Avoid flavored almonds coated with sugar or roasted in oil. The best habit is simple. Eat 8 to 10 almonds about 30 minutes before bed. Chew them slowly, drink a sip of water, and then let your body heal while you sleep. These 8 foods are not just bedtime snacks. They are proven tools to help you fight muscle loss, regain strength, and wake up with more energy than the night before. Seniors, do not wait until your legs feel weaker or stairs become harder. Start using even one of these foods tonight and you will notice the difference within days. Before you go, tell us in the comments, what is your favorite nighttime food? Have you ever felt stronger or slept better depending on what you ate before bed? We read and reply to every comment because your stories matter. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you do not miss more health tips designed just for you. Your strength is worth protecting. Starting tonight. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.